What's up, guys? We're a month away from the Open, which means now is a great time to start working on some of those movements you might not have yet, but we really want to get when we're in the Open. Something we see every year is the double unders, the muscle ups, the pull ups, the higher skill movements that people don't have yet. They wait until the workout is announced and then suddenly they really want to do it, but since they haven't put much practice in since the previous year, they still don't quite have it. So to kind of avoid that, we don't have that much time. It's only a month, but definitely enough time to get in some practice and get us just that much closer, especially if we're really close to a movement that we want to get. So what we're going to do is weekly put out some progressions for you with some of our higher level gymnastics movements. But I also encourage you, if there's something really specific you want to get, we do personal programming that's tailored towards you. We do personal training, so if you really want to get a movement and you think you need some extra time to work on it, hit us up and we can help you out with that. But we're going to start off today with some ring muscle up progressions and we'll go from there. So if we're going to start working towards a muscle up, we definitely want to have some baseline strength. I would say at least 3 to 5 strict pull-ups and strict dips before you even want to be attempting muscle ups. But if you have that strength and you still can't do a muscle up, then it's going to be all skill. If you can do pull-ups and dips, you should theoretically be able to do a muscle up. It's just going to be practicing that movement. So this week we're going to start with working on the beat swing or the kip for the ring muscle up, which is super important component. Something we see all the time is people watch the muscle up, so they try to do what they see, they hop up on the rings and they kind of just start flailing around and it all goes downhill from there. So the transition is super important, which we're going to hit further down the line. But for today, we want to try to work on perfecting our swing. Keeping tension during the movement is going to be super important. So to do that, we always want to start small. So you do want a big kip for the ring muscle up, but if you don't quite have the skill and know how to control your body, then trying to start really big when you first hop up on there is just going to be counterproductive. So whenever I'm teaching this, I have people start off really small and then gradually making themselves bigger. So if you're not thinking about actually hitting the muscle up right away, it'll be easier to do that, because if you're just going to go up and keep trying to attempt, spending a lot of time trying to get a perfect swing, you might get tired. So if you work on just this component alone, I find it super helpful. So if you watch this video, you'll notice my feet stay together. I'm keeping tension throughout my body. I start super small like I would on a bar. So I'm hollow, arch, gradually get bigger. As I get bigger, what I want to be thinking about is pressing down on the rings as my legs come up. If you're bad about letting your legs spread apart or having them come way behind your body, something you can do is stick a small object like one of yoga tune-up balls or something of the sort between your feet to help keep your legs together. But the goal here is going to be to get my hips as high to the rings as possible. This is because in order to do when we do the transition, if we're really high up on the rings, all we're going to have to do is set up our bodies and we're going to be pretty much at the top of the dip. The lower your rings are, the more you're going to have to rely on actually pulling yourself up. So to be super efficient and be able to string a lot of them together, having the higher hips is going to be super beneficial to you. My only recommendation is going to be to do these fresh. Gymnastics are really good on fresh bodies, so after a workout, probably not going to be the best time. I'm not saying don't do it then if that's the only time that you have, but ideally before you do your workout would be an awesome time to hit these drills. Hope this helps. Try them out this week. If you have any questions, let us know.